Hi. So this is pretty much going to be my intro video to what's going to be happening, to what's going on with all of this. If you don't know, my name is Steve. I live in Long Island. I grew up here most of my life. I went to school here, and I now am involved with our youth church, our local youth church. So currently, what I do is I am the leader of the worship team. I also work with a bunch of high school seniors that are just about to transition into going into college. But besides that, I also work. I also like to play Call of Duty. I mean, I love music. I play music. I make music. Um, and so at the end of the day, I think I'm just your normal guy with a normal life, aside from just spending a lot of time working with young people in our church. Um, so the whole purpose of all of this, the whole purpose of this video, the whole purpose of this channel, the whole purpose of me starting this is because for the past couple months, I've been really just thinking a lot. I've been really digesting what I've been doing with my life, what I've accomplished, where I was headed. And, I did a lot. I mean, I graduated college, I graduated grad school. And unfortunately for me, when I got to that point, I realized that, at least for me personally, those accomplishments didn't really uh, add up to much value. And so, as I'm here, I started to really think and started to really try to figure out what it is that I wanted to do, what it is that I wanted to share, what it is that I wanted to communicate. So it's been a really fun and interesting time in my life. I mean, I for the past couple of months, I wasn't working. I've been at home and I've been just playing video games and figuring out what I wanted to do with my life. I also am going into in about a week. It's going to be 2 years of me being married to my beautiful wife, and so it's been really interesting and it's been really challenging. But I think at the end of the day, you need challenges in order to grow, in order to see what you're made out of, in order to be tested, and in order to go to the next level. You need to go through different challenges, go through different seasons of your life that are going to really stretch you, that are going to really show you what your potential is really about. So the whole purpose of this channel is to really just create a community of people where you see the reality of church. You see the reality of what it is that people who volunteer at church, what it's all about. I think we get this misconception, we get this idea, unfortunately, because we see a lot of different churches. We see a lot of churches that are, really up there in terms of like their social media and just their following, and we just see the glory times, we see their good times, we see their fun times, but we don't really get the behind the scenes view of what really goes on, of the struggles, of the challenges, of the doubts, of the insecurities, of the things that each and every single one of those people go through. And so that's what I want to do here is I want to share with you what it's really about, what really goes on, what I deal with, what other people who volunteer alongside me deal with. And hopefully, we get to a point where we're developing a community where people can share what they're going through, where people can share ideas of how to do things better, where people can share victories of what went well, and where people can share their tough times of what didn't go well and what we could do moving forward to be better. So at the end of the day, I think that this is what I want it to be about. I want it to be positive. I want it to be instructive, and I want it to be constructive. I'm tired of just seeing people being broken down and being beaten down for making mistakes. I think that I want to see a society where people take their mistakes and grow and learn and improve and be better people at the end of the day. And I think that's what it is that everybody just wants to be better. And I think that, just by doing this is me helping myself to be better, helping myself to grow and to be challenged, and something that I've never done before, and something that is very different to me, something that is not going to come easy to me. So this is going to be a very interesting journey. I'm going to share with you my life, what I go through, the things that I do from day to day. I'm also going to share with you the things that we do within our church, within our youth ministry. You're going to see awesome times, but you're also going to see not so great times. And it's so that you can see that we're just people and we're real and we make mistakes, but also that we just want the best in other people. So that's pretty much what this is going to be about. There's going to be a couple of videos coming out in the next couple of weeks, a couple of different events that I've been just preparing, and a couple of things that I've just been working on in terms of editing. So they're going to be from before, but hopefully we can catch up and we can be on pace for what's coming up. If you don't know what we have going on within our youth ministries, we have something called The Voyage. And so that is our youth summer camp that we do. We take our young people upstate for a whole weekend, no parents, just young people and volunteers. And we take them up there for 3 days. And it's such a great time. But I want to give you guys the behind the scenes look at that, just seeing the meetings that we go through, seeing the time that we invest into it, seeing the headaches that we go through, seeing the lack of sleep that we have to go through that weekend, to seeing all the sweat that we're sweating, all the tears that we're crying, all the work that we put into it, all the prayer that goes into it, all the work that happens. And then all the fun things that happen. So it's going to be a lot. It's going to be a lot of videos in terms of The Voyage, but I think it's going to be a really good point of view in terms of what it takes to throw an event like that. So look forward to those videos, and I hope to see you in the next one. Hi. So this is going to be my pretty...